Hello everybody, today we are reviewing the CT Toys 185 Mafex style Spider-Man. And I don't have the box anymore. I don't have the box for a lot of these figures anymore, mainly because I'm an opener collector. Out-of-box collector is the proper term, I guess. So I have everything here, all of his accessories, everything. Just not the box. So I'm actually going to cut real quick. I'm going to show pictures of the box and basically just explain how the box looked. That's it real quick. So you can see the front of the box is kind of like the Mafex, well, exactly, except for the bottom right corner is that little CT logo. You got the little Spider-Man logo, you got the Spider-Man, the actual action figure in the corner, you got a little comic, kind of like how the comics are in the corner, but with a little Spider-Man hanging upside down. Very nice. When we travel to the back, we can see more pictures of the action figure with a nice little flip, some warnings at the bottom, a blue border on top, and showing off the different head sculpts. That's about it. As for the side, the first side has two little spider heads and then the picture of the action figure. That's about it. From this picture, you can also see a little Spider-Man logo and then two more heads on the top of this box, which is very nice how it blends all together, but the red and blue kind of mix matches. On this side, we got another Spider-Man logo, same one, and then a wall crawling pose of the action figure. For the bottom, which is blue with a bunch of warning labels, very simplistic for the box. Okay, so now this is an older CT Toys, so he's very... how do I say it? He's very before they got their mark. I'm not gonna lie, the first couple CT Toys were a little hit or miss. You could either get a very good version of them or a very shitty version of them. There's no in between. Luckily, 99% of the time they were good. I just had some problems that grew with them over the years, and I'm gonna discuss them. Hopefully they don't happen with my new ones I just bought, but only time could tell. First, let's go over his accessories. They're the exact same as the original Mafex. So you get this web line with this web, and you could stick a magnet in there if you wanted. It's not bendy, but you could definitely force it if you wanted to. It won't break. This you can't attach to a wrist, but with these hands you can definitely slide it in real quick. Next up, you get this web line effect, which has this little handle, which you could just slide right into here. You got him grabbing the web. I might try to use these with the mess toys, actually, just see if they'd work. I'm gonna try to mix and match pieces, obviously, all the time. Probably be in an update posing video. Next, he comes with these shorter web lines, which these do come on the wrist peg. Just shoot out straight like this, kind of like how the spikes of the mess toys did. Then you get two longer ones. As you can see, this one kind of got some paint rub off the figure, so it turned a little pink, but that's okay. Oh well. For his other accessories, he gets two head sculpts. He gets the regular wide-eyed head and one more squinty look. Pop this back on the figure real quick. Next, he gets two magnetic hands, which these magnets are very, very weak. But if you look up here, I got the breaker box. You can see they stick right here. Stick pretty well. You also get these magnetic feet, which these also stick. I'll try to pose them up there, but I don't know if it'll hold. Oops. Sorry. Next up, you get, two relaxed hands. Paint looks pretty good on them. The webs are kind of shoddy in some areas, but it's okay in my opinion. Then you do get those two web gripping effects that I was talking about. Paint's definitely seen better days on these ones. Two wall crawling hands. Again, paint's not the absolute best on the hands. I'm not gonna lie. This is an honest review. Web shooting hands look pretty good. A lot of black paint rub though. Web lines are dissipating, but you can go in and fix that with a pen or anything anytime. Fist, same problem, but the sculpt overall is perfect. So let's go ahead and get the figure out now. I've posed this figure a lot in my day, so that might be why, but I have a very big problem with him being loose. Now, it doesn't hinder him standing up or getting into poses. It's just getting him into the poses that's tricky. But overall, let's go ahead and take a look at this paint. The head sculpt is perfect. Next, got a little bit of paint rub gone. Spider looks good. Web lines mostly look good. He's got some scuff and like that, but I can clean that up anytime. Back looks good. Again, might just need repainted. Paint looks ultimately good. Like, if you just look at him all together, he looks fine. No real problems. Nothing bad. For articulation, he can look up this much, down this much, head tilt, all the way around 360, and you do get a neck articulation as well. Now, that's where my problems start. His biceps right here. This side, I have a problem where if I push this down, it pops out. It just goes right back in. Really not a big deal for me. You just got to work this figure. Got bicep, double jointed elbows, wrist peg. You can swivel all the way around, and you can move it up and down, side to side, however you have it posed. Now this side I can pose on the bicep good, but the elbow, well, actually you got bicep swivel. The elbow, if you just do like, you can see it's very loose, but if you get it posed, it does stick. So it's kind of hard to complain. Same thing with the wrist here. Ab crunch, you can get that much forward, that much, oh, like I said, figure been used a lot. If you use both of them, you can go that much forward, that much back. He does have drop down legs, so they can go forward that much, back that much, bring them back up. No thigh swivel, but you don't really need it with this figure. Double jointed knees. No boot swivel. Rocker ankles though, up, down, side to side. Again, a lot of things pop out on this figure. Toes, articulation just goes up, doesn't go down, which I don't think it needs to go down. Ultimately, this figure is very nice. I'm going to show off these wrists real quick though. As you can see, you just hold it right there. Get his web shooting hand. Just plug it in. Lift that on the wrist. Kind of have to line it up. It can be tricky. Once you get it, if I can get it, there we go. It is a very nice effect. Looks good for when I read home poses. So speaking of poses, let's go ahead and get him into some and give the final reviews. Some of these are going to be shorter, obviously because I don't have the box and I have a lot to talk about. Some of them don't come with a shit ton of stuff that I want to overanalyze. So let's go ahead and get into poses and talk about my final thoughts. Real quick, while I was trying to do some poses, sorry, trying to set this back up. Magnets are not very strong, they cannot hold them up. So sorry, not gonna be able to get that. Just want to let you know. For my final review, as you can see, this figure can still pose. It's just tricky with the loose joints. The paint needs some fixing, but altogether, it's $20 in a bootleg. So it's really hard to judge it off of professionalism. I'm also going to give this a 6.5 out of 10. Worth the buy if you can't get the original Mayfix.